There he is. There's the Pops in his natural habitat. Look at him. He's focused. He's trying to find out where the fish are at on this lake. What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Out today, what might very well be the last ice fishing episode on the channel. Now, I know a lot of you folks aren't really into the ice fishing, and heck, places like Texas and such already have beautiful weather and pre-spawning, spawning, all this crazy stuff. But up here in Iowa, we still got to deal with the ice. So, gonna go out today. Hopefully, we can find some keepers. Hopefully we can find some walleye today. This place is supposed to have walleye. So being joined by Dizzle, Dad, and myself. So we should have a fun little ice fishing deal today. It's kind of bittersweet because ice fishing is pretty fun. Now that I have the hut and heater and such, it's pretty enjoyable. But I tell you what, I cannot wait for open water. That's why I've been doing the casting tests and stuff. It's good just to get that gear out and test it and try it and see how it does. But enough yapping. I got to get all my stuff out, loaded, and then I'll see you on the ice. All right, let's get drilling. Randy, I bet you were one of those kids that would watch VHS tapes and never rewind it before you took it back. Do that. Be kind, please rewind. Oh, a little bass. All right, well, I'm just kind of hole hopping here. You can see depth on my Vex here goes down to about 12 feet. Just caught that little bass there. My battery died. I didn't bother throwing in before I let him go. Just a little dude, but definitely got some stuff at this hole coming up. Ooh, something else coming up right away. There's one. Another little crappie. Dang, if all these were 12 inchers, but they're not. Bunches of little guys. There's another one. Same size, all of them the exact same size, dang it. Gosh. Super productive spot, if only they were bigger. Darn it. There's another one. Another little guy. Darn. How many have we caught here? 8 out of this hole? None of them keeper size though. Another one. Gosh, there's a ton of them here. 9. Ooh, better one. Better one. Ah, chunky little gill. Best gill of the day. Not even big. Pulled like he was big. Got another one. Digging a little bit on me. Might be a little bit better. Oh, good sized perch. Biggest perch of the day out here. How big we got there? That's close to a keeper. My hand right there is 9 inches. That's over 9 inches, 9.5, close to 10-inch perch.
Any luck?
Bunch of little ones.
Little ones? Yeah. That's what everybody keeps saying. Looks like you're working her pretty hard though, huh?
Trying to.
Oh, that's kind of a neat little GoPro you got on you.
Thanks.
That's cool. What do you do with them videos? Just personal ones, or you post them? Or
YouTube stuff.
Why is that?
Thank you.
What's wrong with you?
Drinking and driving, that's pretty smart.
What's that?
I said drinking and driving, that's pretty smart.
It is real smart, ain't it?
My cousin was killed by a drunk driver.
Yeah, good. Maybe I'll get you.
Wow. There's some real smart individuals out there. What a piece of work. All right, Fisher friends, I gotta jump in here. We need to talk about this. So, a little context as to what happened here. I saw this dude up getting out of his truck up there. Didn't really pay attention to it. It looked like he was just kind of watching people. I saw him get back in his truck, out of his truck, ends up walking down and like is meandering with like these other people ice fishing. I'm like, what is this guy doing? And his dogs are like running around, sniffing everything. I was already like, what's going on? It just seemed a little strange. Then he comes over to me and his dogs are like sniffing around by me, peeing or by me. I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know, just kind of turned me off. Like, I'm out here fishing, trying to enjoy myself. This guy's dogs running around me. You know, normally it wouldn't be a big deal. I like dogs, but something just seemed off. And as he got closer, I could tell he had an adult beverage in his hand, an adult beverage in his pocket. And this is at 9:30 in the morning. Clearly this guy's already schnockered a little bit. So he comes up, you know, trying to shoot the breeze with me. I really didn't want to have any of it. I was trying to enjoy myself out there ice fishing. And, you know, he asked me about my GoPro, and what you couldn't see off camera is like, he was coming up like he was gonna be, I don't know, funny and get like right in my chest in the GoPro or something, I don't know. So I backed up and I was like, whoa, like, you know, gave him the hand like, well, what are you doing, dude? Like I said, I was already a little perturbed at what was going on. And then he obviously just verified my thoughts. Dude was a jerk. Dude was a straight up jerk with what he said. I mean, I wasn't even being mean or anything, but as soon as he's like, what the F's wrong with you? I'm just like looking at him sideways like, really, dude? I'm out here fishing, trying to have a good time. Like, what's your problem? He continues to walk off and side talk out of his mouth. F you, blah, 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 blah. That's when I got really pissed. After what happened when I talked about my cousin who passed away from a drunk driver. My uncle was hit by a drunk driver. My aunt pretty much lost her leg. They were on a motorcycle. Got creamed by some guy in a drunk drive-through. So I have really no respect and little patience for people who drive drunk, or, you know, people who are out, you know, drinking like that around people. Like, what? It's 9:30 in the morning. What's your deal? I'm not against alcohol. You know, if you're of age, I don't promote it to anybody of age. As long as you're doing it responsibly, legally, you know, be smart with it. It's just like anything, you know, don't be dumb with it. And as soon as the guy said that, well, oh yeah, maybe I'll get you next. I don't know why my first reaction was to turn my camera off. It was almost like if I kept the camera on, you guys were gonna hear me, even though I could have edited that out. But I got on him a little bit after that of, you know, dude, like, what's your problem? I wasn't out here trying to start anything with you. You're being a complete jerk. And he continued to be a jerk, you know, oh, I'm gonna kick you, blah, 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 blah. I said, dude, if you want to, come over here right now. We can do something. And I'm like, I'll call the cops to come pick you up off the ice. Obviously, it didn't lead to that. He kept jack-jawing it and got in his truck and burned out. Looked like he was holding his can of, you know, what he had, flicking me off with the other one. So, dude was obviously a real nice, smart individual. And sometimes you run into that fishing, like there's just dumb people like that. I don't know why. You know, I wasn't trying to start anything with this guy. I'm minding my own business. And he wanted to go all up in my grill and to either be funny or try to get on camera. You know, I don't know. Obviously, he was under the influence. So if you see people like that, the number one thing to stay out of trouble, I've been in a few different altercations and situations like that. And the number one thing is be aware. You know, if you're in a spot like that and there's, you know, drunk people trying to start something with you, just get out of there sooner than later. You know, avoiding it and getting out of trouble before is the best deal. But that's all I'm going to say on that. Stupid people like that, just I have very little respect for them. You know, if somebody wants to come up to me and talk and have a good time, I'm absolutely up for it. But dude clearly just had no respect. So we're gonna end on a good note though, because I have had people asking about my setup and stuff. So this is the box I got for my ice fishing stuff. This is from Eagle Claw. I got it on Amazon. It is a little bit big and kind of bulky to carry around with you, but the good thing is it keeps all my rods completely 100% safe in here. There's my little tickle stick that I broke, but everything, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to show this to you. Everything, it has like foam keepers in here. Everything stays nice and straight. You can throw your little tackle boxes in here. So this is the one you guys have seen me show with my soft plastics. Then I've got like some jig and wrap stuff in here. I've got a few extra ice jigs. I've got like my little thing of jigs there that I keep. I'm gonna show you some new jigs too, but the setups I was using this year, I really had two of them really that I used. I had the tickle stick with this, the 13, what is it, Freefall Ghost or whatever. Love that it's got a little trigger here. When you pull the trigger, it drops your lure down. Then you can reel it up, you can drop it down. So it's like a jigging little ice fishing rod deal. Love it. Oh, it's the Black Betty Freefall or whatever they call it from 13. Love that. But I got a new rod from Okuma, actually. My old man uses one. It's a 27-inch light. It's the cold water ice. Love it. Love the reel. I didn't think I'd like it with the split handle deal, but My handle's up here, look at, not even holding it. Awesome little balance on it. Now this, because it's a light, I pretty much use it for like my jig heads and a plastic or like a little wax worm, whatever it is you're running. Worked awesome for that. I can go to the little bit lighter jig heads with this. I've got 2 or 3 pound monofilament on here, I don't remember which, but that combo was awesome. The tickle stick was awesome until I closed it in my little hut there and broke it. But the tickle stick was awesome too. I had no issues with that. And now I got that rod because this is actually the setup that I was looking at first. And I was gonna get it because my other combo was, but anytime you went with anything a little bit heavier, so that's one of the little 13 fishing, I forget what they call it, their little version of the lipless. Anytime you went with anything heavier on that light combo, it's like the tip of the rod was a noodle. You know, it was just way too soft. I tried to jig those, or like these. These are some that I painted. If you follow me on Instagram, I painted up some of my own jig and lipless with my airbrush. Turned out pretty cool, like that Wonder Bread pattern, but these are a little bit heavier. So you need a little bit, excuse me, heavier rod to actually do that. That's why I got this. This is the Okuma, what do they call it? Okuma Ice X. And this is a 301 medium light, but it's, I mean, it's pretty stout. The other one I had, it must have been it was an ultralight, I'm sorry, not a medium light. That I had, and it was so dang soft you couldn't use anything very heavy on it. So I got a medium light instead, and this is perfect for like these little jigging wraps or ripping wraps. It's a little bit longer, so you don't have to be right on top of the hole. You can be out, you know, back from the hole or standing up a little bit, and you can see it's a pretty stiff rod. It takes, you know, a decent bend in it. But I put on some 6 pound braid, running that to a little tiny swivel you can see right there. Sorry, I'm bumping my thing here, to 4 pound monofilament. So it was a great setup. I caught some perch on this. I didn't have any luck that last day out on this little lipless, but super nice. Then I got the Okuma, what is it? Ceymar 10. I looked that up and I saw a bunch of really good reviews on that, picked one up, and I liked it. It's smooth, runs well, so we'll see how it does next season. But I think in the video I said this is the last ice fishing video you'll see. I meant of this year, well, the beginning of this year. You'll see me later, 2021 or maybe 2022, depending on when we get ice, but there will still be more ice fishing. Now, as for some lures, I was gonna add this to an actual tackle unboxing. So the company I order from is Brian's Custom Tackle. He does not only ice fishing jigs, but I ordered some Ned heads from him. He actually threw in a couple free jigs for me. I was gonna buy some, but he didn't have them in stock, and luckily he included a couple in my box. Super nice dude, I appreciate him a ton. Somehow my camera got bumped there. I'm not in the center, there we go. But I looked him up because I saw his ice fishing jigs on Instagram. And myself and my dad have really liked them. Dad liked that bullfrog color right there. He had really good luck on that. And then purple passion or something like that. Purple, I don't remember, purple something. I don't have it with me. It must be somewhere else in my box, but he does all kinds of colors, and they're like UV, glow in the dark, a lot of them. Ooh, that's really white. Come on, catch up, light. So like that's a blue one that glows. Does all kinds of different colors with that UV glow light. So these are little tungsten ice fishing jigs, either in the 4mm, 5mm, but had really good luck with them and just wanted to shout him out. I paid for all these with my own money. He didn't send these for free. I put a big order in with him, and like I said, he did throw in a couple bass jigs for me, but I was gonna buy those anyway. But had really good luck with this. I will leave him linked below. His information is right there. I'll leave his stuff if you wanna check him out. I have people asking me about ice fishing jigs and such. Really love these, definitely gonna use these more. And like I said, this year I'm trying to support and show off more of the small businesses who need help this year, right? You know, the big companies are kind of getting theirs, but with the tackle industry and the economy the way it is, I just want to help out as many small businesses this year as I can. And really liked his. And the big thing, you're probably not going to be able to see this. I would have to take one out. But every single eye of every single jig is not covered in UV stuff. I can't tell you how pissed off it makes me when I have a little tiny ice fishing jig and I'm trying to dig that out like with a hook to get the line through, because some of them will be closed shut and you're trying to take like another hook in. I don't have any like the line eye clears, but guaranteed, he says that all mine will never have that, and every single one that I've looked at has been clean. That's huge. Also good, sharp, super sticky hook. So Brian's Custom Tackle, man, just wanted to give you a shout out. Thanks, dude, for making a good product. I know all of you are not ice fishing fans. Some of you don't ice fish at all, but I want to give respect when it's due and really liked his stuff. You'll see the bass fishing stuff when I do my next unboxing here, but wanted to show off that. So as far as ice fishing this year, you know, as just kind of a total, pretty good. I had some good days. There were some days where I caught 50 some perch. I had a day where I caught, what, like 30 some bass. No huge fish through the ice, but I had some good days where I kept and cooked some fish, shared some of my recipes with you all. Maybe I'll do that more this year if we get on like some crappie this spring or trout fishing later, whatever. Comment below and let me know if you like the catch and cook stuff. Comment below and let me know what you want to see more of on my videos. I'm going to be doing some how-tos. I've got some more unboxings. I want to just keep mixing it up, but I want my subscribed FEESHIN friend base to just keep growing. We've done far more than I ever thought possible, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you. So I respect what you all say. When you leave comments what you want to see, I want to put that in there. So comment below and let me know. Today's subscribed FEESHIN friend is, I'm just going to say Brian's Tackle, because I had great luck on his stuff. He actually reached out to me and said thank you. So thank you to you, man. But that's it for me. Ice fishing is a wrap. I put away my hut and everything. We've had 60 degrees the last couple days. Some of the small ponds and stuff are going to be opening up soon. So stay tuned. Be patient with me. We're going to have some open water stuff quick. But that's it for me. I still got to edit all this. Don't be stupid like the stupid person in this video. Be smart out on the water. Be kind. Some people mistake kindness as weakness. And that's just ignorance. You can be kind without being a weak individual, trust me. So that's it for me. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support, and until next time.